Hello StreetMotoZers. Today we're going to do some more Motogymkhana exercises. Today the course is set up. It's called the Bermuda Triangle, and I'm going to learn it and then time myself. I'm not going to show you me learning it, but I'm going to show you me timing myself toward the end, and hopefully I'll get some good times. My motorcycle of choice for this exercise is a 2023 Ninja 650. It is mostly all stock. I talked to a guy that does some Motogymkhana, and he has made some adjustments to his motorcycle. One thing he's done is he's adjusted the sprocket size. The front sprocket is a little bit smaller, a couple of less teeth. And he said you can do that, or you can adjust the back sprocket and make it a little larger, maybe a couple extra teeth to get a little bit of a smoother transition around the corners and give you a little bit more torque plowing into things and getting to the next cone. Well, my bike is all stock. It's the only bike I have, so we're just going to roll with what we got. I'll show some of my times. If you guys are interested in setting up your own course, you can set it up. I've got the details on this picture here. And what would be cool is if you did do this, post some of your times in the chat session. I'm curious how you guys are doing. I'm kind of a novice at this. This is my second time out trying it. Let's get it done. This is not actually the first run. This is the first successful run. I did quite a few runs to try to memorize this, and it started becoming easier, and I was starting to develop some lines and flows of what I needed to do. Something I'm thinking about here is I'm thinking about double right hand turn. Do a double right hand turn here, come over and left around the middle cone. It's kind of what's going through my mind. And then come back to this corner cone and do a double right. Kind of swung out wide there. But it's all part of the Motogymkhana, is to really become precise on your turns. And I thought about this as around the horn. I call that front cone the horn. Around the middle, counterclockwise, and back around the horn. There's the horn. And then down here, one counterclockwise, swing back to the opposite side, one clock, and then come a loop around the horn, and then get back and do a clockwise turn around the other corner. And this is where I go around the midsection and corner and come around the midsection, around the top, around the side, and back to the starting point. And this was my first actual time, 110.6 seconds for the very first time I completed the entire run without missing a turn. This is actually my best run, and it turned out to be my second run. The only thing I did differently here, I think, to make up better time is I used the brake a little bit more right before turning on the cones. So right here is the double clockwise turn. And then I use some gas and then a little brake right at the cone. Up, kind of overshot that one. Double right hand, clockwise. And so around the horn, trying to give it a little bit more gas and a little bit more brake to try to trim off some time. I know my turns aren't great here, but they're going to get better. I'm going to keep practicing back around the horn. And see, I used the brake there, so I was able to speed up and get there and make the turn quickly. Zip around this, little brake to get turned around. And zip around this one, use the brake. And the brake I'm using is the rear brake for all of this. I think eventually I'll use more front brake because that's more powerful. And then back to the starting point. And my back tire slid on that. And that's my best run, 104.9 seconds. And I'm pretty pleased with that. Thank you guys for tuning in to StreetMotoZ. Please like this video and subscribe. And don't forget to push the bell so you'll be reminded of the next video that comes out from StreetMotoZ.